Thank you for the question. I would like to yield the floor to the chair to discuss the messaging we plan to convey during this August recess. The breadth of the bills and legislation we have accomplished under President Biden's leadership has been significant. One notable piece is the Inflation Reduction Act, which has had a tremendous impact. Personally, when I return home, I will emphasize the investments in climate and the funds allocated to mitigate the climate crisis, such as wildfire prevention techniques and services. These investments are meaningful to my constituents in the West. Every member will approach this differently, but we must highlight the Infrastructure and Jobs Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, the CHIPS Act, and the Science Act. These are monumental pieces of legislation that we need to discuss when we return home. The one-year anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act is particularly impactful, as it has reduced the cost of insulin for seniors to $35. These are issues that families care about, and it is our responsibility to communicate them. Welcome to Crystal Rowland, your go-to channel for all things stimulus check updates and Social Security. As Leader Jeffries has stated, our intention is not to praise ourselves or seek gratitude for delivering these benefits. Instead, we want to earn the trust of the American public by demonstrating that, when we regain the majority, we will continue to deliver these types of benefits. Chairman Aguilar is absolutely right, and on August 16th, the one-year anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act, members of our caucus will be visiting their constituents across the country. They will discuss the significant impact this legislation has had on our economic growth, clean energy job creation, and the important investments it has made in communities facing the threat of wildfires. We will also engage with seniors about the life-saving provision of capping insulin costs at $35, which would not have been possible without President Biden's leadership and the efforts of congressional Democrats. We will be actively present in our communities, discussing the work we have done and the work that still lies ahead. Dear friends, I have some unfortunate news to share with you this Friday. The United States is expected to face a significant increase in debt as interest costs continue to rise and inflation remains a concern. However, there is some positive news for older Americans in select states and cities nationwide. The lowest income households will now be eligible for rebates of $1,000, an increase from the previous amount of $650. I urge you to watch this video until the end to learn more about this important development. Additionally, later today, I will be announcing the winners of the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to participate in these weekly giveaways, all you need to do is like several of my videos and comment below with the keyword mentioned in each video. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances of winning, as per recent research. Unfortunately, the United States government is projected to face a significant debt crisis in the coming decades. A research firm has pointed to a projection from the Congressional Budget Office, which predicts that the ratio of federal debt to GDP will nearly double from 98% in 2023 to 181% by the year 2053. In an alternative scenario drafted by the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget, the debt to GDP ratio could be even higher. These projections paint a concerning picture of the government drowning in debt, which could have severe implications for the United States, especially given the current macroeconomic environment. Interest rates have been raised aggressively by the Federal Reserve to control inflation. This move has increased the cost of borrowing for millions of debt holders. Currently, interest rates are at their highest level since 2001, with the federal funds rate target raised to 5.25% to 5.5% in July. Furthermore, the government's debt servicing costs reached $475 billion in 2022, a 35% increase from the $352 billion spent in 2021. It is projected that debt servicing costs will likely rise to $663 billion this year, with total interest payments on the debt potentially reaching nearly $11 trillion over the next 10 years. The rising debt servicing costs pose a significant challenge for both the markets and the economy. Stocks and the economy are already facing instability as high interest rates tighten financial conditions and increase the risk of a recession. However, some economists are cautiously optimistic about the possibility of a soft landing. The New York Fed has priced in a 67% chance that the economy will experience a smooth transition. In June 2024, the United States economy faced a significant downturn, which had a ripple effect on the labor market. The hiring process experienced a noticeable slowdown, indicating that the post-crisis labor market boom has come to an end for the U.S. economy. This development raised concerns among economists and analysts, who closely monitor the health and stability of the labor market as an indicator of overall economic performance. The latest data revealed that the U.S. economy added only 187,000 jobs in July, marking the lowest number since December 2020. This figure fell below the average monthly job gains of 312,000 observed over the past year. The decline in job creation has raised eyebrows on Wall Street. with many economists interpreting it as a clear sign that the post-crisis labor market rush to hire has reached its peak and is now on a downward trajectory. To put this into perspective, it is worth noting the remarkable job growth the US experienced in the previous year. In 2023, the economy witnessed the addition of over 6.3 million new jobs, the highest number since 1940 when the Bureau of Labor Statistics began tracking employment figures. This surge in job creation was a testament to the resilience and recovery of the US economy following the crisis. Furthermore, in 2021 alone, the US economy added 4.13 million jobs, which was the most significant increase since 1984. This impressive figure surpassed the record-breaking job growth of the previous year. Collectively, these 2 years accounted for the creation of 10.4 million jobs, effectively offsetting the 8.74 million jobs lost during the crisis in 2020. This remarkable rebound demonstrated the economy's ability to bounce back and regain its footing. Shifting our focus to Pennsylvania, a significant development has taken place in the form of an expansion of the state's property tax rebate program. This program, which provides a partial refund on rent or property taxes paid in the previous year, has been a lifeline for many vulnerable residents. However, the number of people benefiting from this program has been steadily declining since 2009 due to outdated income limits. Recognizing the need to address this decline and provide support to those in need, Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro signed a major expansion of the property tax and rent rebate program into law. This expansion aims to offer a financial cushion to thousands of older and disabled Pennsylvania residents who are struggling to make ends meet. The new law not only reverses the decline in the number of beneficiaries but also ensures that an estimated 173,000 Pennsylvania households will now be eligible for the program. Additionally, the expansion will result in approximately 400,000 current recipients receiving an increased dollar value of the rebates they receive. To prevent future disqualifications, the income limits will be adjusted annually for inflation, ensuring that small routine increases to Social Security benefits do not inadvertently exclude individuals from the program. This adjustment mechanism reflects a commitment to maintaining the program's effectiveness and relevance in the face of changing economic circumstances. Governor Josh Shapiro's decision to expand the property tax and rent rebate program fulfills a key campaign promise, demonstrating his dedication to supporting vulnerable residents and addressing their needs. Despite initial reservations from Republican lawmakers regarding potential automatic spending increases, the bill received widespread bipartisan support in the state House and was unanimously approved by the state Senate. This broad consensus highlights the recognition of the program's importance and the urgency to update and improve it. It is worth noting that the property tax and rent rebate program had not undergone a comprehensive update since 2006, despite repeated attempts by state lawmakers from both parties to address the decline in beneficiaries. The expansion of the program, therefore, represents a significant step forward in ensuring that those who need assistance receive the support they deserve. Thank you for joining me, your go-to channel for all things stimulus checks and personal finance tips. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.